Tim from Budget Bronco. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got two low cost and really easy mods that I'm going to be doing on the Budget Bronco. The first is installation of these really cool retro style Bronco badges for the front fenders. And the second is installation of these hood lifts from Redline Tuning to replace the old prop rod that comes stock on the Bronco. So I'm going to walk you through both of these projects, and both of them are really easy, inexpensive, but I think they're going to be really cool on the Bronco. So let's go. So if you've been following my videos, you know that this Jay Leno 1968 Resto Mod Bronco has been the inspiration for my build. And I've always wanted, as a result, to have some older style badge on the side. So the first option I was looking at is maybe 3D printing a badge that I could put on the side, but I didn't think the quality would be quite good enough for my liking. So then I started looking at actually just purchasing potentially a badge from that was made to be put on the old Broncos. But these have pins on the back. They adhere with these clips via holes in the fender, and I definitely wasn't going to drill holes in my fender. I could cut the pins off, I could try to paint it, but that would be a lot of work. Ultimately, via the Bronco 6G forum, I found Bronco Depot USA. And they were selling pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Initially, they didn't have them in white, but they just recently added white as an option. So this became really the perfect thing for me, and that's what I'll be installing. So the first step of installation of the badge, you have to, I got some rubbing alcohol here, and the surface has already been cleaned. Rubbing alcohol as an extra step of cleaning, let that dry. And then if you go to the Bronco Depot USA website, you can print out these templates. One for the passenger side here, a separate one for the driver's side, and then you just need to tape this template so that the top of the template is aligned with this crease in the fender, and the left side of the template is flush with the door. So I'll just get this all nice and lined up, and then I will tape it into place. Looks like that is about right. Good. Flush with the left side of the fender there. And then one more piece of tape just to hold this corner here I found was good. A little smaller. Okay. Template is secured and ready to put the logo on. Before I put the new badge on, I should mention that one of the nice things about the base is I didn't have to take the stock Bronco badge off. So you probably know various trim levels come with different badges, Sasquatch badge or a Badlands badge or a first edition badge or whatever trim level you purchased. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm not a big fan. Either way, for the base, you don't have to take one off because the base doesn't come with one. If you do need to take it off, probably the best way to do that is with a plastic scraper. Heavy duty plastic rubber scraper, maybe put some heat on it with a hair dryer or a heat gun to soften it up and scrape them off. Should be pretty easy. I've seen lots of people do it. But the base, you can skip that step. All we do is, nice thing about these Bronco Depot USA badges is they come with the adhesive already on them. So you just pull off the backing and then we're ready to go. Line it up with the template. And one thing to note, the top of the B touches the template, the top of the R touches the template. The O, the N, and the C are a little bit lower than the template line. You do want the O to line up to that on the other side as well. Just like that. The C is a little bit lower, the N, the O a little bit lower than the top of the template. The R touches, top of the B touches, side of the B touches. Once you got it all lined up, then you just want to press it on real good. And that is it. take this template off and you'll see what it looks like. Beautiful. So again, for me, this is perfect. Exactly what I was looking for in the kind of retro style build. Exactly in the color I wanted. Could not be happier with how that looks. And we are good. Awesome. So next we'll install the hood lifts. I'm sure people will be interested to know how the height of the open hood with the prop rod compares with the lift. So before I do the installation, I'm going to measure that so we can compare. With the prop rod, the open hood height is about 32.5 inches. So now we'll do the lifts. All right, so for the first step of this installation, the kit comes with these little ball joints, and you count from the hinge up 2 holes and place this into that hole. And then I'm going to hand tighten it at first, just to get it snug. And then after you've got it hand tight, you're going to use you need a deep socket, 13 millimeter, and just tighten it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be too tight. Just nice and snug, and that's it. Repeat on the other side. For the second step, we need to remove a bolt that is all the way back here. And before you remove the bolt, you need to pop off this clip just to give you more access. So I'll zoom in and show you that. Okay, so first remove this clip. Use these pair of tweezers just to compress this on the back side so you can move it out of the way a little bit. Then a small, not deep, 13 millimeter socket. I'll go ahead and remove this. Okay, got that out. And then install this bracket that comes with the kit. These are left and right side dependent. Left can only go on left. This is the right, can only go on right. You'll know you have it right, correct, when the ball is facing in towards the engine. Nice and snug. And then route this cable under, make sure you go under the ball, snap it back in, and that step is complete. So of course put the bracket on both sides, and then the final step is to install the lift itself. The thicker end faces upwards. So I'll put this side in first. Just kind of rock it on the direction, say. Perfect, a little bit of rocking action. And then the bottom side, you need to lift the hood up a little bit to get it to line up, and then rock it on. Perfect, got it. That's it. Both sides. With the lifts installed now, the hood is a lot more open. I'll do the measurement so you can see the exact comparison. Now with the lifts installed, I'm at 42 inches, so almost 10 extra inches to work with here, which is nice for working on the hood. But I'm 6'1". If you're short, I have to reach pretty much up as high as I can to get the hood. If you're shorter than 6'1", these are 33-inch tires. If you have 35 or 37-inch tires, that's also going to bring everything up. It's going to be a bit of a reach. You may have to come over to the sides. I'll also note that it opens real nice, but for closing, Whereas without the lifts, you could drop it from about here. With the lifts, you actually have to give it a good push. Actually, see, that time didn't even get it a good push to get it to latch. So a little bit different, but I am happy with these. And I won't be needing this old prop rod anymore, so 10mm deep socket just to give you a little bit more room to work with. It's only one bolt holding it in. Super easy. Take that off and say goodbye to the old funky prop rod. Voila, and shut her up. That is it for Budget Bronco today. Love the look of those new badges. They just look like they were made for this Bronco, honestly, and that's how the build is coming so far. Thanks for watching Budget Bronco. I've got quite a few more cool projects lined up for the future, so if you like, please hit that subscribe button, and more cool things to come. Thanks for watching.